Welcome to the Mariana Dalto Show. In this bonus episode, I will cover the importance of prospecting, having a follow-up strategy, and leveraging a CRM tool to help you take action in a more organized way, and also how a CRM system can really help you save time and keep your customers happy because you have a centralized system that everyone in your company can access to and help build customer-centric experiences. So in my last episode, I talked about how to increase profits from social media. So that's episode number 26. And now I would like to share the importance of keeping that traffic, those leads that are coming from all the social media efforts that you're doing, all the prospects that they're coming into your business. How do you keep them organized from any of the marketing activities that you're doing, right? And from there, how you do daily prospecting, all these activities that at the end of the day, you want to have this data organized in one place so you can be efficient with your marketing efforts. So in order to keep your pipeline full, you need to focus on a daily basis to do prospecting and follow-up activities. Those are really key important activities that in the beginning, when you're like starting your own business, you need to start working on that. So success in business starts with a full pipeline. Make prospecting your daily priority and watch your opportunities grow. There are 4 important activities that are key for prospecting. One is, for sure, you need to make sure that prospecting is your number 1 activity every day, not here and there or 3 times a week, every single day. Get everyone on board in your company to also support you to bring traffic and clients to your company, not just you. Everyone in the company should be on board doing that kind of activity. Never depend on the economy, depend on your daily actions. And then lastly, make personal visits each day as a daily practice to clients and prospects. That also will help with your prospecting activities. Now, once prospecting is a priority in your mind, and it's also a priority in your schedule, then you will be able to have a full pipeline to grow your business. Prospecting is the foundation for your business. You need people in your business to start talking to them, to start showing them your products, what you do, how you can help them. So in order to work on that process, you can start doing prospecting, asking these questions. For example, you can ask, who do I know that would buy my product today? That will be the first list of prospects that you can make a list of. Then you can ask the other question, who do I know that needs my product or service today? So one is who will buy, the other one is who will need the services or the products that I sell. The third question will be, who do I know that have bought my product in the past, or even if you didn't buy it from me, you bought it from someone else? That's another list of prospects that you can have. Who do I know that knows someone that needs my products or service? Again, another list of prospects that you can write down. Another question that you can ask is, who do I know that would increase my business 10x if I can get in front of them? That is key. Like if you can really have like a key person who really has great contacts that can really, you can be in front of them and can make connections, that will be amazing. And then also, who's winning with your products and services? And that will be your clients, right? What are the clients that are really doing great with what you offer them and what they bought from you? So those people are great. Those people are great for referrals, right? And a hard fact here is that 91% of customers say that they will give a referral, and only 11% of salespeople ask for them. So this is also key to keep in mind for building your pipeline and your prospects. So what you have your attention on is what you get every day. So if you focus on prospecting and filling up your pipeline, you will see results as long as you take action, okay?